Think about this. You are 5 years old and you know the song, the anniversary date, and the overall history of the Marine Corps. Well, that child was me, Terry Green, and it shaped my life to this date. I will walk you through my childhood and reasons why I joined the Air Force and why retraining to become a flight engineer has shaped my career. So why does a 5-year-old know the Marine Corps song? Well, my father was a Marine, and that he knew that their discipline and dedication was something that was great to teach his only son. One lesson was, once Marine, always a Marine. And for that, it was taught to me that no matter what, you were always going to be a Marine, even if your commitment was up. You were a Marine till the day you died. And I saw that through his dealings as I got older. Discipline and dedication. To me, discipline and dedication was taught as, once you do a task, you stick with it and you see it through the end and you give it your best effort, and it gives you that self-satisfaction of knowing that the job was done and it was done correctly. With all that being said, I can discuss why I joined the Air Force. Choosing the Air Force was an easy decision for me, but the reasons were a bit different than most. The military was a choice I made long before I actually signed any contract, because I was a junior ROTC cadet and I knew that was something that I enjoyed, and it just happened to be an Air Force program. Making the military a career, though, was something I decided about a year after I joined the Air Force. I joined pre 9/11, so after 9/11 I knew that I had something to do and it was something important to me. I began to also love my day-to-day schedule, being an aircraft maintainer, and it was full of challenging experiences daily. And I also got to see how the civilian job market was falling apart, and it was probably best for me to stay in the military until I could further my education and secure a little bit of a job resume. Now that you see that I've joined the Air Force, now let's talk into why I retrained to become a flight engineer, also known as an FE. Retraining is a huge step for any airman. Becoming a flight engineer is one of the most responsibility-laden jobs in the Air Force. Being born and raised in the South, I got stationed in South Dakota, and I could see no way of getting out, and the best chance for me was to retrain, and flight engineer was the one that called for me. With that, I also like new challenges daily. What I mean by that is doing kind of the same thing daily, day after day, hour after hour, isn't very fun for me. So being a flight engineer and experiences, I learn all kinds of new things, and it excites me every day. What I look for is muscle memory and being able to condition my body to know what to do without actually looking at a checklist is surprising, but it is something that is necessary, and I enjoy it. With 3 different points to my life, that is the snapshot of my life, I've covered how my upbringing shaped my life, why joining the Air Force was such an easy choice, and why becoming an FE was the best choice for me. Now, this is how I was raised, and it was an effective path for me. It may not work for all because it's not some easy life to be receptive to, but it made sense to me. Thank you for your time.